let's explore what forgiveness and releasing might look like. One way that might help you release and forgive. Forgiveness and releasing is not for the other people or ideas that have let you down. It is for you. It is to release and move on, letting go any negativity that might go along with holding on to anger and any kind of bitterness. So find a comfortable spot wherever it might be. You might be lucky enough to lie down in a comfortable, quiet place and know that you have some peace, or you might sit in a comfortable seat, maybe your back propped against a supportive wall or chair, relaxing the arms, or sitting crisscross-legged. Wherever you might find a place to breathe and really vividly imagining this form of forgiveness and release. You might even be on a lunch break in your car, parked safely in a nice, beautiful area, just releasing any thoughts that might clog your mind right now, and take a few breaths in here. Big inhale, exhaling out, following that breath down deep into your belly, expanding through the rib cage, and then following the exhale all the way out through your nostrils. And start a continuous circle of inhaling and exhaling. You can almost trace that golden or white, beautiful pathway of breath. As you release, notice any muscles in your body getting tense and slightly release them. With your biggest exhale yet. Take as long as you need. And then imagine yourself in a beautiful meadow or forest setting. Whatever colors you might see around you in nature. Beautiful birds flying and singing overhead. You might be in a lush shaded garden, or you might be walking along a beautiful nature's path. You come across an old amphitheater with beautiful stone seats with flowers growing through any cracks. It's beautifully shaded. You can imagine the beautiful plays that must have gone on here in a beautiful nature's amphitheater. And you find a secluded, beautiful bench where you can see what might have been the best seat for a beautiful play. And you just take in the nature scene, the vividness of the colors. You might even hear a waterfall or a rolling river going by. And you just breathe here, taking in nature. the walkway to the stage area of this beautiful vine and floral encrusted amphitheater. And you recognize this person that might have hurt you, said things to you, whether they were aware or unaware, or maybe a loved one, a family member, a lover, and they hurt you in only ways that you know. So take a moment, don't see them angrily, take pity, for they are here to extend the olive leaf of forgiveness as you to them as they move to the middle stage. They look at you and they ask for your forgiveness, and they explain what had happened, things that only you might need to hear. And as you're breathing, there's no bitterness or anger, only love. You look into each other's eyes, you gently nod and say, I forgive you. I release any anger that I hold towards you. I thank you for the time that we had. I am sorry for my part. I forgive you and I love you. And at that moment, you are both wrapped in a beautiful pink light, pink bubble, and the light changes, and you're able to see a cord connecting you, whether it's very, very fine or thin, or very, very thick, and it's wrapping around you, it's wrapping around them, and you can see the pulsing between the two of you, and you realize this is what is causing such anguish for you. And as you look upon these threads that are wrapping around the person that you are forgiving and yourself, you visualize them falling off, falling to the ground and disintegrating. Any binds of love will always remain, but anything holding you hostage, holding your emotions hostage, will be released. You look at each other and you nod, and that person bids you farewell, wishes you well, and you wish them well, and there's no anger, there's no bitterness left. They walk down the road toward a beautiful sunset, and you will repeat this with anyone or any person, and it can be an idea that has never come to fruition. It can be something that you worked on so hard, an inanimate object, and you can visualize it as a ball of black pulsing light that you need to release and forgive. And you can meet anyone coming up the stairs to the amphitheater to stand center stage in front of you. And it is your choice to forgive them, not for them, but for you. Release any expectations you've had from them. Go through the procedure. Notice any thick threading or cords wrapping around yourself, connecting you to this person that has wronged you in some way. You might even find yourself looking at yourself standing in the amphitheater. Forgiving oneself is almost more important than forgiving others or ideas that have let you down. So, as you're breathing and grounding, take as much time as you need and watch everyone that needs your forgiveness for yourself come center stage to greet you. Dissolve the cords. Bid them farewell and watch them walk toward a beautiful sunset. And then as you finish, you need to realize that you have forgiven others for your best interest. What does that feel like? It feels good. It feels like you're ready to move on, release the past and all the negativity that has been holding you from your new and newest adventures, releasing your heart and your thoughts from anyone or anything that you feel was keeping you back. So remember to breathe, release, and forgive all and anyone, not for them, but for you. For in all your travels, you are thankful that you met them, learned their lessons. You're sorry that it did not work out. You thank them, and you do say, I love you. And when you're ready, stand up from that beautiful wooded amphitheater and start to make your way down the golden path into the sunset of a beautiful ending of unforgiveness and the beginning of a new future. Make your way to this hidden natural amphitheater often and forgive everything. Namaste.